Hi, and welcome to the Radical Self-Care Summit. I'm Cara, Szellemes, your host, and I'm here today with the fantastic and amazing Azul Terronez, who I met in the Philippines. Hey Azul, how you going?
Hey, that's
So
going
great.
well. Thank you so much.
Oh gosh, so
It's
great to have
lovely
you
to be
here.
here.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about you. What's your background and what had you say yes to being part of the Radical Self-Care Summit?
So my background before I became a full-time entrepreneur was I was an educator. I spent 24 years in the classroom as a principal, a teacher, a professor. And so my background was always in education. And honestly, I think teachers do a really poor job of doing self-care sometimes. And I was principal probably the worst because I would just work myself until I couldn't sleep and would get up the next day. And that was sort of my only way of like surviving. When I became an entrepreneur, I didn't want to live my life that way. I wanted to have more control over my living as much as I did over my work. And that's one of the big things that I shifted when I became an entrepreneur.
Fantastic. Wow. And you're up to so many things. So tell us a little bit about what you're up to right now and what's a big goal that you have for yourself?
Yeah. So right now I run Authors Who Lead, and we help leaders like yourself write and publish books that people love. And so a lot of our time is spent helping in small groups and one-on-one in our programs to help authors find their message and get clarity. And so, one of the big goals I have is to continue to use the books that I'm writing to help inspire other people to take action in the world and maybe share a little bit part of their uniqueness. And so most of my time is either writing or helping others write their books. So one of my
Fantastic.
big goals is actually to help still make an impact on education using my TED Talk that I've launched probably 5 years ago now to help continue to serve the educators who are out there still dedicating themselves to the classroom. And I want to inspire young people to follow their deeper knowing about teaching young children.
Okay. Fantastic. Wow. So it sounds like you've got another book in you at the moment. Any
I
sneak
do.
peeks? No. Yes.
Yeah. The book I'm writing is called Great Teachers Eat Apples. And it's basically how do you learn to listen to children so you can transform their lives through their own lens and not try to do it from the outside in. So it's a book. This goes along with the TED Talk, which is called What Makes a Good Teacher Great.
Oh wow, fantastic. Well, I can't wait to see that. And gosh, I'll have to connect you to a couple of the other speakers that are working in that space because yeah, I think you'll be able to connect and resonate with each other. All right. So
Yeah.
what are participants going to learn from you today?
I think what they're going to learn today is how do you continue to be in a place where you, for example, in entrepreneurship, where a lot of the mentality is called is really hustle oriented. But after living, half a century, I've really learned that you can't continually just to push and hope that you have results because you won't be here to enjoy them. So it's about how to create a life that you're building now, not a futuristic life that you hope to have someday. And so we'll talk a little bit more about how can you do that so that you don't just fall into the trap of doing what you see other people doing to be successful.
Important and so yeah, impactful. I can't wait to get stuck into it. All right, Azul, we will see you shortly for your session. Thank you so much.